Hel- Gosh. Hello, everyone. Dog literally just barked at me. Hello. So let's just get started here. Bear with me. Bear with me. We are doing live streaming of Factorio. Let me just make sure all of our dog bark literally as we started.
I didn't hear him. Hi, Loki.
That was funny. Hey, Trub. How you doing?
I am here.
You are here. We're terrible at live streaming, aren't we? Like genuinely awful. Genuinely.
Genuinely.
Okie dokie, we are good. Right, let me plug my other ear in. So we are up and running. So, my friend, my buddy, my confidant, my wing buddy, can't say wingman, wing person, wing lady, is that right? Wing lady? Wing something. We're talking quality today in the Factorio.
Are we?
We are, because it's time. Well, okay, so maybe let's start with an even bigger question. What is quality? And I don't mean metaphysically. What is quality?
Feel like it would be a good metaphysical question.
It is a good metaphysical question. It's one of those conundra that I think is always going to confuse and confound. Right, let me just double check. Right, and sorry, I'm just doing a few linkages. Bear with.
Honestly, this new thing that you do with the bear with.
Bear with.
I'm not
Bear
sure how
with.
much I like it. Genuinely need to show you that clip of that that TV show where they keep going, bear with.
Bear
And they
with.
have the...
Holds up a finger. Bear with.
Yes, that's exactly what happens in it. And every time you say it, I just remember that. That's all I hear.
So we're going to talk quality workshop today. Ooh, this feels really nice. I feel like I should have yoga pads down and mung beans and stuff like that. Oh, we've got a legendary steel chest. Look at that. That's random. It's pretty good. Right.
It feels like a lot.
Quality.
I'm going to run in this direction.
Where are you going? Am I going to have to send the Spidertrons to right? Spidertrons, fetch. Bring her back because you cannot flee the quality conundrum. And if you go too near the guns, you'll be shot by artillery.
You're just gonna give me a lecture.
No guns in range. No guns in range. No guns. If you keep running that way, a gun will come in range as you pass the red zone of E25. You have been warned. There will be no further warning. Right.
I don't wanna.
Teleport. I await you at the teleporter. Come to W4 Market Square. I await you.
Look, it's my dead body.
Yeah, very likely. So we're going to talk quality today.
Character corpse.
I can't believe you've even got those still in there, but okay.
But I never collected it when you managed to deaded all those things.
Really? You're over there. The Spidertrons approach.
Do they?
They're on there. Like that horror film, It Follows, the Spidertrons just follow. You
They
sleep, they don't.
Wow.
They are coming. One of them isn't because he's got trapped, but the others are coming. Not sure what they'll do when they find you. Right, anyway, so we're going to talk quality today because one of the things in the game is quality is a really big part of it, and it's actually a bit of a head scratcher.
Quality.
Not equality.
No. Of course, it's never equality. God, no.
Steady
But
on now with your crazy ideas, but no.
But you just literally keep saying the word quality. So...
Quality. It's like Quality Street. Other chocolates are available. Why are Quality Street such a bad chocolate, I wonder?
Because you probably were involved in their creation. The Spidertrons miss me.
Wow. Wow. Okie dokes. Let me hang on. I am just checking my level. Gosh, I hate streaming at times. Can't even work it out. Give up. Hopefully everyone is able to hear us. Anyway, so
maybe they can't. Yeah, and you're just talking to yourself right now.
Won't be the first time. I could be sat in a room with you, literally talking at you, and realise very quickly that I'm talking to myself.
Because I got my headphones on.
No, it's because you're not even listening. Anyway, right, I'm going to talk now,
I listen,
and you're
but
going
then
to Leiston. Oh, look, I
I
can find you. Ah, found you.
all I do
Found
is
you, found you. I'm faster than you see that because I, this is a good demonstration. I have a better quality suit than you.
surprise, surprise.
Well, yeah. But so let's do a
Yeah,
foot race to demonstrate this. Right, you ready? Go to the
I
right.
don't.
3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Did you get
You're
confused which way was right then?
you're right or my right. You didn't really say it.
Well, maybe let's go with the screens left and right. Look, see, demonstration.
You can hear us on YouTube. Does that mean you can't hear us anywhere else? The invisible one. You're
I
invisible,
can
so
hear
I
you
can't.
on YouTube. I also can hear you on YouTube, which is good. Right, so
Uh,
this is a wonderful
I need. This is
demonstration.
really important that we say this, but the invisible one, I can't see you. So you have a very good name.
The Invisible One 100. Hello, hello,
100.
hello, hello. Right, so basically what we're doing is we need to, well, in every run through, you basically need to move to get better quality stuff. And I'll demonstrate because obviously the mech suit is a wonderful example of this because we have like loads more space in your inventory. You can run really fast. You can run more bots. Just yeah, you've got shields, you've got laser defense, everything really. So you kind of need to do quality at some point because otherwise you're kind of like you're going to be struggling with some of the sort of more higher level content. Like I don't know. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't think quality is for so much for the suit. It's more for the spaceship, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about
Pyrex is all about how he looks. That is, he spends a lot of time
wow.
about how he looks.
So
Don't you?
we head to our quality workshop. This is something I released in a video today, maybe I think it was today or yesterday, but basically it's a blueprint, and you can get this blueprint. It's in the Discord, I think, so you can join the Discord and use it. But anyway, this thing works on the basis that you basically first start unlocking good level 3 mods, right? So we've got that here. Level 1 quality, making level 2, that then goes into a 4 thing to make level 3. And you notice we're using quality mods on this. That's why we do it. And this thing, it's the best ones we've got at the moment. I mean, we should probably put better ones in there, but very gradually it's making through the process of, I think we have quality of 20% on these. It gives the chance of a higher level module. So it could be any of the quality from normal, common to legendary. We haven't got any legendary at the moment, but we are starting to get epic. So you see here we're collecting quite a few of them, and we've done that for all of the 3 types. We don't do it for power just because I'm not that bothered about power at the moment, but we will at some point. You can
I'm
see
not
here,
about it. What if I'm bothered about it? But
well,
you're.
you don't get a vote in this, so so
Oh.
basically we're
I don't-
making
I've just walked around the base and realised that you've been undoing some of the stuff that I've done.
that is true, yeah. So we've been as you can see here, we're just going to up some of these as well. And the idea is very gradually and
One
gradually.
sec. It says here, Prezi for Trub, and then it's an empty box.
You've already had it.
But I didn't open the box. I didn't get
No,
a
I
present.
had to come find you and give you it because you were being difficult, but it's a good example. So quality has enabled Trub to have a much better suit. So
No,
you
no.
see, it's not as good as my suit. As you can see, I have a better one.
Quality is me having an empty box with nothing in it.
Wow. So basically everything is being made. Oh, look, we've got a level 3, so a rare portable fission reactor here. So this is a good example. So we can just start to upgrade basically the suits we go. And this is just something that's been running in the background for a few hours, really. It's about it. So I'd say it's working quite well. So let's talk through the blueprint design. So again, I'm going to try and educate Treble, but I don't think she's listening. But never mind.
Do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop and I'm just going to listen and drink my hot chocolate and stay awake. There you go. Completely focused on you now.
You know full well that you're not, but I
I am
respect
in
you.
no hand. I'm literally drinking a hot chocolate, which people drink as they go to bed because it makes them go to bed.
Well, it
Yeah.
is quite interesting. So let me show you something that I think it's interesting, right? So as you see here, we're just going to demonstrate using very basic materials. So if I just do this and we use our little insert things, right? So if we just bung, I'm just going to put like normal cogs into this. So you see out of it, I think for every 10 cogs, we get one plate, something like that. So it's probably a bit more actually. So we put 100 cogs in there and we got 46 iron plates out, right? So if we then do that process again, so I'm going to put in quality mods now. So I'm just going to put in, let's just put in uncommon ones, right? So now if you hover over that, it says we've got a quality of 12.8% because they're obviously not the best mods. But now what happens if we put 100 cogs in, you see it still processes them. Oh, I should have done that into a steel can. Let's do that again. Sorry. My bad. Let me do that again. So if I put 100 cogs in, right? So watch the chest. So as you see, we're getting normal plates, and there's then a chance of better quality plates. And in this case, the two green dots denotes uncommon. So it's only like level 1. So level 0 is your standard level, green is level, 2 dots is level 1, and then blue, purple, and then legendary is the best. So that's kind of what we're doing. So when we build anything here, there's two types of doing quality. The first one, for example, is like we're doing here with the mech suit. So while we're building mech suits as normal, right? So we're using just normal quality common stuff. We've put level 3 epic quality mods in here, so that's quite good. So that has a quality of 18.8%, right? So what that means is you effectively you have a chance to get a better quality suit out of it. And that's basically, we probably made like 50 mech suits now, and what I'm doing is I'm destroying the common level 0 and the uncommon level 1 suits. So the only thing we're left then is with these rare ones, of which we've now had about 5, 6 rare and 1 epic, of which I'm wearing right now. Because obviously I'm amazing. So that's the first style of how you do quality, is you just make things normally. So here we've got laser turret, for example. So if we, and you see with no mods in it, it will always produce common ones. But if we start to put quality mods in it, it gives us then, in this case, a 12.8% chance of something better quality coming out. But that then reduces. So to get a legendary is like 0.0001% chance. So it's very, very unlikely. Although, having said that, in this steel chest creation box here, I only just started doing this, and the very one of the very first ones that came out was a legendary steel chest, right? So there we go. That's a legendary steel chest there. And the reason we do it is because if you look at the size of the normal chest, it's got 48 slots, right? The legendary one has got 120. So it is absolutely worth doing
You know
quality.
what would be worth doing is if we just briefly close down the game and I host the game, and then I can just take your suit off you.
Were you trying to take my suit off me? Is that what you were trying to do?
I didn't. I wasn't.
I suspect that you were. Do I have to put you on the doorstep for being bad? It's quite
Why?
mean. It's quite mean.
How is it mean? You gave yourself the epic one, and then you're like, "Oh, here you go, Chub. This is a prezi for you, and I'm amazing." Like literally, you just finished saying all that, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, of course." And now
But
you're being mean because you just said you
but let
woman.
me show you, right? So here, right, you can see in this box here, there are 2 portable
Mate.
fission reactors that are rare. So
Uh-huh.
you can upgrade your suit using those basically. Just right click on your suit in the bottom corner and then drag them into it, and you can then have
Can I?
I will allow this.
Wow, I can have the rare one
I
while
I
you
will
have the
allow this.
you're aware of the fact that you this is what you've been doing, isn't it? You've just been hiding away here getting all the epic stuff.
Well, that's again, I mean, call me crazy, call me Mr. Nincompoop, but that's the point of the game, is to get
What?
better quality stuff.
What, just to stand here waiting to get all the epic
No,
stuff?
no. I've been off doing other things, important, busy person things. But look, so once you've done that with your
Sorry, Mr. Nincompoop that you are now.
nincompoop, you can
Guys,
upgrade
you know,
here
I
with.
regularly call Pyrex Rimmer.
Yeah, I am a
For,
bit like Rimmer. Yeah, so you can upgrade with the exoskeleton. So you see you've got rare there, and look, we've got the tool belt equipment expanders, and we've got an epic one there. So again, you can come and upgrade your suit as you see fit. That is the beauty of this system.
I didn't understand the comment from Daily Course.
Is real. I don't know what that means.
No. Okay.
Yes,
What?
we're real. I hope that's what it means. Very soon, AI will be doing all of this. Anyway, right. So we've done the same with guns. So you see here, if you come to where are you? If you walk this way, walk this way,
No, no,
walk this way.
I want to
This way.
do my usual mistake of not pressing the right button when I touch my suit type thing.
Wow. Okay, I'm kind of amused if that happens. Right. So
Well, you know it happened because I never remember which button I have to press. Can we hold, please? Please hold.
hold. I am
Hold.
holding.
Okay. Stop with your chatty. Let's take a step back, shall we?
So
Go
we
back to
so we
the
can
module.
centralize and holistically look at the problem.
You and your
Do we need a slide deck?
no. Let's go back to where are you making these quality modules you keep referring to? Why
Oh,
don't you go back there?
great question. Come,
Launching.
walk this way. So
You stick them in here. Why don't you say where you make them
I'm
first?
kind of making them here. They're not particularly pretty, but
No way.
there is a blueprint for all of this. I'm using the electromagnetic plant because it has a natural productivity of 50% on it, right? Which is pretty good. And what we're doing is you have to make level ones, right? Level ones then go into the process to make level two along with chips. And then level three needs superconductors, right? So that we're making effectively just quality mod level three. But you see
Okay,
that, go on.
1 minute. You're going to like so. So this one over here, that one.
That's energy efficiency. We're not doing those.
No, wait a minute. So put
These
one of these
these are
machine
quality.
first. Hold on. Put one of these machiny things down, the electromagnetic plant.
Yeah.
Put it down without any of the modules in. Because I'm assuming I have to start with the assumption that you haven't made any modules whatsoever.
There you go.
Right. Now, you can't make one. What do you make from this?
What?
So what's going in and coming out?
Okay,
If you
so
had no
green and
one,
red chips go in to make the level one quality module.
go on then make one.
Okay. And using my powerful automated requesters, it will then request them. And you'll see that'll start making level one. There you go. It's going. It's going. There you go. So that makes level one. And we don't use modules for that because we're not too worried about. We don't use quality mods for that. We use speed mods because we want lots of them.
Yep. Stop using your mods. So you made that one, and now the next one would be is that you make the two. But when do you get the blue dots on them?
So, okay, so at the moment we don't get that. It's only when we make level threes because we want quality level threes, not quality level twos or ones.
Okay, so let's say this one here is
So these are
making
all
level.
level three, all of these four,
Yeah, but you've also got quality mods in them with the blue dots. You're saying
which
that
is
all
needed because that's how, if we didn't have those, you wouldn't get any quality at all. You have to use quality mods to run the potential chance of getting a higher quality mod than normal.
how would I get it for the very first time if I had none in the first place?
You would, I see, that's a great question. You'd run them like that with normal output level three mods.
And then randomly one will come out
And
as a good
then
one.
eventually you get enough of them to put higher level ones in.
So, but you're saying that randomly it will output one.
Something, yeah, it has a chance to output a mod that is either common, uncommon, rare, epic, or legendary. And then the higher up you go, so legendary is 0.0001, epic is like 0.01, uncommon is like 1, maybe less, maybe 0.5%. Uncommon, which is like the very first level of better quality, is like, I want to say like 5%, something like that, maybe even 12%, but it's not a lot. So the average, if you look at the chest, you see almost all of them out so far have been standard ones.
Well, that one's got two green dots. That one.
Yeah. So eventually, because we've now got to a point where we have so many of the green ones, we're actually destroying them. Because that's part 2, though. We'll come to that. Oh, look at that! We've got a legendary turret. Look at that. That's great. So the reason legendary turrets are good is because of their firing range. You see how much further that is. I don't know if you can see that, but that's really far. So that's really good. It's going to take those apart. Oh, you got them. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't take them.
I think you stole them.
I think I'm
You
using my
stole my Tourette's. Anyway, so
maybe the game thought pirates shouldn't have everything. That's amazing.
it's true. It's very true. Would you do a trash unrequested, please? Thank you. So that's basically part 1 of quality. So you're just making normal stuff, right? And there is a chance that you'll get a better quality. There is unfortunately a part 2, which is what these are doing. So these here are actually set to make epic level guns. So I've set the turret, the recipe in the factory to only do epic level guns. Same with the exoskeleton and laser turrets, right? So if I place one down now, just to demonstrate, I could set something like epic level. I don't know. I'm just going to pick one at random. Maybe we do flame turret. Okay. So you see that it will try to only create epic level turrets. But if you see the requirement, so if you go and look at the blue chest, you see it needs then what do they call it? Rare level things going in. So rare pipes, rare steel, rare cogs, and rare engines, which is why we are destroying things over here. So if you come back to our Plinketto board.
Plinketto?
Yeah, it's a Price is Right game that no one ever really got. Anyway, so the Plinketto board here, what we're doing is we're basically destroying things that are common quality or uncommon quality now, because we've got so many of the uncommon. We're destroying them as well, because every time, and you see here the recyclers have got the quality mods in as well. So that means this quality machine here, which is about as good as we can get at the moment without legendary, is recycling everything with about an 18.8% chance of it being a better quality. It's quite heavy, this. It's very numbers heavy chat today. But I think once we've done this bit, you kind of get it. And then out of that is a chance that if we put in, I'm just going to like think of something. So if we put a turret in.
You say that, I'll be honest with you. I think you lost me about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you get like what quality does, right?
That is not a good way of trying to explain something to someone. You get it though, right?
So if I put like a gun turret in there, a gun turret is recycled back down into the things that make a gun turret, which is iron plate, copper plate, and cogs. Yeah. It doesn't give you all of them back. So 20 iron plate, 10 copper plate, and 10 iron gears. It doesn't mean you get those back, but it gives you a percentage of them. Somebody will probably tell me in chat what that is. I think it's like 10%. So it's massively losing. You lose an awful lot of resources doing this, but that's okay because the factory is producing so much now. We can kind of get away with doing this. Does that make sense? Like, so we actually have such an abundance of things now that it's okay to put them through a recycler with a view that you might get a better quality constituent mod. So down here, if you come to these ones at the bottom, you can see we're capturing a huge amount of all the different levels stuff. And these are like raw components that we can then use to build something else.
I understand the concept. No, the place where I'm...
Gosh, we've got power problems. What the hell?
Oh, should I let you go and resolve that?
I'm just going to go and have... We've got a fusion reactor as well. We're very exciting. Let's go and have a quick look at the nuclear power just to make sure nothing's off. Seems all right. Why have we got no power? I'm slightly confused at that. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It might be because we're drawing a lot of current to do this, but I don't think it can't be that much. Let's check we got no power breaks. Yes, we do. Look, see the power line has been cut there. That's why.
Why did you do that?
I did not do this. I think someone else did this.
Sabotage.
I think someone else did that. Right, I bet we don't have a power problem now.
Who?
We do have a power problem. What the hell's going on? Have we cut the power somewhere?
I certainly haven't.
Yes, you have. No, you haven't. I'm trying to see if we've actually lost power anywhere. So the power station is where? E11.
It must be that epic suit that you're wearing. I think you should just take it off.
It's taking too much power. Oh, and just hand it to you, yeah? Is that your thinking there, my friend?
There's a box over there that says Prezi for trouble.
Well, you've got it. I put it on you.
And
while you were yammering, twiddling your hair on the phone to your girlies.
You're my girly.
That is true. That is actually quite sad, really, isn't it? That is actually incredibly sad now I think about it. Anyway, right.
Incredibly sad because you're my girly.
What you thinking about? It's like, what the hell?
I don't think I've ever had that conversation with you in my life.
So what are you thinking about? I have no idea why we're losing power. I could not say.
Why do you think that is what women would talk about?
I don't know. I'm paraphrasing. I think something funny I saw on Family Guy.
Is that what you do to get up to? Because I'm pretty sure on Family Guy I have seen Peter and I can't remember their names.
Quagmire.
Glenn and Cleveland and Joe all having a conversation to mobile, doing exactly that. What you doing?
What you doing? So for some reason, our fusion reactor is struggling.
Well, guess that it was a bad engineer that put it in there, right?
I don't know what's going on.
Can't really get the stuff these days.
Wow.
Try a bit hard.
I think you need to check your cell. Is that better now?
Check myself.
It looks as if our fusion reactor is not terribly happy. Let's do...
I'm guessing it's met you.
Ha! That's a good one.
Yeah.
Pro level burn.
Yeah. That's right, with whimsy.
I think that's sorted it. It's still not sorted. You can see that our...
I was happily making the chip thing. That's when you put it on. I was so focused on doing the latest chip thing.
What was the chip thing then?
You know, the new chip build I did.
Did you do it? Oh, the new chip build. Well, you can use electromagnetic plants now. They're really quite good. You should be using them. To not use them would be folly. I have no idea.
To do with my chips? How did you manage to change the conversation?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, so let us continue our lecture. Our 7-part lecture, of which we haven't even started yet.
No, hold your horses. The biolab, the chips. Sorry, not the chips, the science part. I did the science park thing. I did the new science build. I'm
aware of this, yes.
That's when you put the suit on me. That was the conversation we were having before you...
Yes, the new science park is lovely. Very pretty.
So let's just come back here. Right. So this here thing that you have built...
The Plinketto board of quality, yes.
Yes, which if I had done, you would have said, why have you just wasted all your time doing something that's so inefficient?
I don't think I'd have done that.
But yes, you would. And I think it was because of the fact that... I'd have
just called you a name and jumped around, like, mocking you a bit. Sorry, please continue. I didn't mean to throw you off your stride there.
I think you did. So, because you use a lot of these things called bots...
yes.
it's very difficult to always track where stuff is coming from and going to, because the bots run away with it.
Yeah.
So in this case, we've got the it's requesting level 2 and level 3 items, putting them through the recycler, and then they
Yes.
come through here, but then all they're doing is going all the way around and then being sorted, whatever the output is.
Yeah, so we're basically doing it for their sweet precious essence.
But none of this stuff is going into any of the other machines. It's going all the way through and then being sorted down here.
That's right.
And where do the white ones go?
They're because they're common level. They're just basic level. They're going to be sent back to the machines to be used, right?
But how?
Well, like iron, for example, and blue chips and things like that. They're needed all across the mall, so they're just naturally being taken. Does that make sense?
I thought you were trying to up the quality.
Well, yeah, but remember, like, there's a 80% failure rate.
So then why wouldn't you just shove them back into the recycler again?
You could, but it's better to not do raw components. It's better to do the finished product. So if you look, most of the things out, so you got like superconductors, blue chips, things like that. They're not really worth putting back in because they take a long time. It's better to put like, a mech suit back in of standard quality because that then processes quicker.
And then that will give you sort of like the
A
halloumi.
chance, yeah, it gives you a chance of blue or yeah,
But
green, blue, or so on.
it can give you higher quality materials such as copper wire.
Yeah, so you see that just went through there. That was a mech suit that just went. Look, another one, another mech suit there. So it's given us uncommon level stuff, which is okay, but not great, but it'll do. And
Then
what we
how?
can then do is I'm then recycling much of that again
One sec. More questions coming.
up here.
How is it that you know that it knows to pick it up in the first place?
I've got a train that's stuck.
What tells it that it needs to be picked up? Please.
Say that again, sorry.
What tells it that, like, let's say here you've got the skeleton. How do you know it should be taken away?
No, don't understand. Oh, I see. Well, because we've got a requester in these blue chests for standard level exoskeletons and green exoskeletons, because they're the basic two levels of quality. And we're not really bothered about that because we're on to we have a desire to get to blue, purple, and gold.
Yeah, but then here you've got a requester chest for steel and iron plate and steel plate.
It's
So
because we're
then,
making so many of them on the uncommon, the green quality, that we have to do it. Otherwise, that jams. We
but you
produce
just,
so many.
but then you're contradicting yourself because earlier you just said that you didn't want to do that with
So I
the
do
raw
it for
material.
common components just to clear them out. And we do the same for uncommon, the green, because otherwise we'd be overwhelmed with it.
But you didn't do it for the common. You literally said I don't do it with the common. I let the
Well,
common
all
ones
right, let me be
go
clear.
ahead.
So the active provider chest that the common goes into is cleared. Whether or not it goes to a factory, I don't care. It's been cleared because we have to get it out of the way because there's so much of it coming down the Plinketto board. The same is kind of true for uncommon green level quality stuff as well because this fills up so quickly because of iron plate, copper plate,
Yeah,
steel
but
plate.
I'm
So
not talking about these
I'm
boxes.
clearing those to be recycled because an uncommon steel bar that goes into the recycler with quality mods might come out as a blue, gold, or purple.
I'm talking about these boxes over
So
here.
it's upcycling basically.
But the thing is that you said don't put raw materials in these boxes to be recycled.
Yeah, but I'm having to because we're not using green uh, uncommon level stuff to do anything at the moment. We could build with them. I mean, that's probably an option we could do. Is
But
instead of just recycling the raw, level one quality stuff, we could build I don't know green quality level stuff like mech suits. But I'm kind of not bothering with that because I'd rather just put everything through the recycler at this point, just to get blue, purple, and gold.
So the common stuff, i.e. the ones without any coloured dots on whatsoever, you're still building with them.
They're being
You
built
don't know
with,
it
yeah.
because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do anything with them. But at the same time, they're going in the recycling chests anyway.
Well, uncommon, the again, I'll just
Let's
call it green
just
level.
just focus on, forget about the green ones. Just focus on the normal standard stuff without any dots.
Right, none of that should be going into any of these chests except finished components like the fusion reactor, the exoskeleton, and so on, because we're recycling those.
But how are you choosing which items will go through this?
Well,
How do you know
anything
how
that's a
many to
finished
any?
product, so not an intermediate.
No, like here you've got an engine unit. Do you know that you've got too many of them?
Yeah, but it's an uncommon engine unit. So we know that we produce so many of them from, I can't remember where, but we got so many of them that we have to recycle them. Otherwise, this box fills up. But we've already got like 200 in there now. So it's
But that
even failing to do that.
so like here we've got the pump then,
Yeah.
but you could just stop making the pump. Why do you
Oh,
have
I'm
to?
doing the pump probably incorrectly. I'm probably going to remove that. I was doing that because I was trying to. So I guess probably the way to think about this is if you want to make a better quality thing, you make a lot of the normal ones and then destroy them for the parts that could be then better. So, for
Okay.
example, laser turrets. You could put 1,000 laser turrets through this recycler and it will probably produce 20, 30 laser turrets of different quality because everything that's you need is being reprocessed into that differing level of quality.
I need to think about this.
It's a bit confusing, I do admit. I mean, I think that's kind of what the point. That's why I thought we'd do a stream and talk about it. Because if you try to do this in just a 20-minute YouTube video, you would not get very far. And I thought this is kind of content that I think a lot of people have questions about and want to see kind of why you would do it a particular way. Because what we've talked about, there's two quality methods we're doing here. One is just building standard level common stuff with the hope that you roll the dice and get a better quality one because we put quality mods in there.
You use the word quality too much, it confuses me.
I agree.
Hi, Lyle Teacup.
Lilac Cook, hello, hello.
Hi, Lilac.
So the way to think of it is I actually prefer the first method, right? Which is where you just produce lots and lots of them and then hope you get better quality ones, right? The problem with that though is we've made about 100 mech suits now, and it's taken well
You don't,
100.
but you don't need to make 100.
Yeah, you do.
But that's only because you want to shove them in the machine. But you could just not make any.
Well, again, how so you do because you then have to recycle them to get the better products to then
Because that
make a better one.
because you just want the epic one. But once you've got an
Well,
epic one,
ultimately, legendary is what we want. We could then stop, yeah.
and then you would stop. Okay. Okay.
But the same is true. So there's some nice tricks you could do here. So, for example, if you're making something, so if we go and make an example now, let me just do full stack inserter here, right? And then let's say we wanted to build, I'm going to do one at random because we do need them, is legendary level turrets, right? And you see that's making it now. So I need to
But
put,
if you can make it, then why do you need to go through the gamble? If I can make a legendary mech suit, why wouldn't I just do that?
well, again, you could, yeah, but the reality is that you then have to put quality mods in every single component that goes into making a mech suit. So, for example, process. So let's just do that because I think it's important you understand that because what you've just said is actually a bit of a challenge. Is you would have to. So let me just show. So you'd have to create legendary wire, right? You would then have to create a legendary green chip. You would have to make, this is just to do a blue chip, by the way. You would then have to make a legendary red chip. So, but before you've done that, you would have to make a legendary set of plastic. So you do that through, and again, you see it's starting to get quite challenging now. So the whole funnel is millions of things because you genuinely can't just make legendary. So, for example, the game has changed because it used to be you could in space you could do a clever little trick where you shuffle quality rocks around until you get legendary. You can't do that in 2.1. They're getting rid of that. So this, it has to be ground based now. So, for example, with wire, if you had like a refinery, in fact, I can show you this. If you come over here, so this is how we're doing legendary wire production. You see, we've got one factory with quality mods in, right? And we've got 62 legendary bits of wire. Okay, that has produced 178,000 bits of wire, of which it's only made 62 legendary levels. So that makes sense. Like, yeah. So it's a challenge. This is the issue: is quality is deliberately made hard now because it was always hard. But then people figured out you could do something on the spaceship, which is called the quality machine. I don't know if you could see the stream or not, but basically there was an ability to put asteroids through let's say, a process where for every 100 asteroids you could get a quality one, a legendary quality one, right? So that's pretty much how it was always done. That's how I did quality in the previous run throughs. This is the first time I've done quality properly, and I can tell you legendary is absolutely rare as hell. So, epic is proving quite a challenge as well. So
I need to think about this.
So here you see we've got a foundry doing copper wire, copper plate, iron rods, steel, cogs, and plates, right? And we've put in as the best quality mods we can. It's going to upgrade those a little bit, that one as well. And you still see that we're still producing very slowly, like 7 legendary bars of steel is not a lot. And that's probably all this one has ever done. So it's interesting, like the percentage is very, very low. But that's kind of the issue, really, is the.
I need to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like nothing to worry about, but I just thought it was worth showing.
I wasn't. Strangely enough, I wasn't worried. I just need to get the pieces in my head. But Tommy said that he watched your video on Aquilo, and I saw this to put as background while I tried to figure out the.
I mean, Aquilo. Look at our Aquilo now. Good lord, this thing has gone a bit mad. Kind of works. Aquilo's not bad. I'm just going to do a quick sidetrack to Aquilo. Aquilo, I think, is okay if you just have these heating cells here. This is how I would always do it in Aquilo, is just make sure you have oil and the ammonia input, and then just have the ability. So you see these are making fuel cells, and they travel this way and that way. So, oh, hang on, let me go back to Aquilo. So basically that way and this way is being powered or heated by that one factory. Just have enough of them, and then you're pretty much laughing. And I would say you can never do too many of those.
I'm yet to visit Aquilo. I haven't been yet.
It's a challenge. Yeah, it's a challenge. So there we go. I mean, that probably is as complex as quality is. The
Does
reason
anyone have questions on
yeah, I mean, ask questions if there's anyone in the stream who wants to ask a question, please do.
Because to me, I'm not so sure that this current setup is something feels off. But maybe it's more because I need to. Maybe it's just the way everything's arranged. It doesn't make sense.
It's not very clear, I must admit. But here, I don't know if you can see again. If you go to Aquilo Adventurer, this is where quality does help, because we've got one line of turrets that are rare and one line of turrets that are standard, right? But they overlap each other beautifully. So basically, as soon as the asteroid gets in range, 2 guns hit it, not 1, which is quite powerful. Plus, the other thing to bear in mind is the arms. So the asteroid grabbers, the Epstein arms, as we call them, the level of quality denotes how many arms they have. So each standard one has 1 arm, and legendary has 5. So you actually need less of them. So that's a really good example of quality being quite important. The other one is things like the hangar. What do they call that? Cargo bay. Having a higher level cargo bay means that, for example, the rare one has 32 slots, the standard one has 20. So it's almost like 50% better. And this is why it's better to do this sort of quality push, because just everything starts to be better. So nuclear reactors are more effective, pumps are stronger, turrets hit further. The foundries, for example, the factories, they all produce quicker, better, faster, longer. So eventually, when you want to get to like the edge of the solar system, which is obviously the Shattered Planet challenge, you really do need quality things, certainly from a spaceship point of view anyway. So hence why we're doing it, because you can't really go to the edge of the solar system without having pretty better quality things. So there we go. Again, I'm probably blowing your mind a bit there, but it's worth doing.
Whose mind is blown?
Well, everyone really. But so for example, like one of the first things I did was the modules. So if I give you an example, a level 3 speed module is a 50% boost, right? But an uncommon one is 65%, a rare one is 80%, an epic one is 95%, and I have no idea what a legendary one is, but I think it's like 110, 120. So, one epic one, or did I say, yeah, sorry, one epic one is worth 2 normal ones, right? And that's already quite powerful. But then if you put it into a beacon that is epic, so again, I'm going to show you really this is why we're doing it. So a standard beacon, for example, the distribution efficiency is 1.5%, right? Which means it's like double. Oh no, half. It's like 50% extra. The rare one is 1.9 and the epic is 2.1. Legendary is 2.5. So putting those modules in an epic beacon starts to like massively increase everything. So again, I'm going to use a live example of this. So let's go. Let's maybe go to let's go to the blue chip plant. So E17. Oh my God, that's epic. E17.
Wow. Tommy said, thanks, I do. I'm working on making a bunch of space platforms to turn into a proper base.
Nice.
What are you going to name it? I want to know what the name of the space platforms are, because Pyrex named one Fingering Fulgora or whatever.
Fingering Fulgora. Yeah. It sounds rude, but it's not meant to be.
The stupid one.
Kind of is. Anyway, come to E17, deep down.
Wow. We're going to keep doing that joke.
We're going to keep doing that joke until no one gets it. So,
I don't think they do. I don't think they know. I don't. And do you know what, guys? You don't want to know, because you'll just be like, really? Is that it? And they'll be like, yeah.
So I'm using here then an epic level substation, and you can see the area reach on it is 24 by 24. A standard one is 18 by 18. So it is better to have these higher level things. Anyway, here's an example, right? Where no, it's not really, because this is only running standard level stuff. So this has productivity of 102%, and crafting speed of 469%. So remember those 469 and 100, right? So if we start to put our better beacons down, oh, did I not bring them? Oh, it's a good start, isn't it? Bear with. I have to go back and pick them up.
Been put on hold again.
Put on hold. Let me just pick them up. I have my things being trashed. Right, so 20 of those and 20
I'm going to finish my hot chocolate. I just want you to know that I'm feeling tired.
That.
I'm nearly finished, and I'm feeling like I want to go snooze.
Wow. So let me demonstrate this to you then, because then you can pass out. So if we go to E17, deep down.
Nothing to do with the fact that you've just been talking at me. Nothing.
I think it might. So here we have basically a wire plant, right? And I've just put it around beacons. Some of them are not particularly high level beacon, level 3 mods either, but let's just do this as an example. So if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. We can finish it off with rare ones. There we go, right? So already we're up to 653% and still 102 productivity. So then if we put epic level productivity mods in, and then we put in, let's say, really good level 3 mods, so you see we're just upgrading all of them, we're now at 993% crafting speed, productivity of 126%. And if we had like a better foundry, for example, because currently we're only using a standard foundry, if you increase that quality as well, all of a sudden you're literally, you're into the stratosphere. And this, I mean, look at that. So we've got stack inserters that are basically filling up the belt quite nicely. So that's why it is worth it. It's a pain because it takes an awfully long time now to get anything of a high level quality, but that's really worth demonstrating now because you could see, that pushes everything a bit further forward.
Nobody was well, I hope nobody was disagreeing with the fact that quality is important and useful. We were just covering off, the other stuff.
So I'm going
How?
to do the same over here.
Sorry, I meant the ice platforms, although making my space platform took me like 1 to 2 hours of designing. It's a good challenge. Yeah. I enjoyed making my science park thing.
There
But
we go.
Pyrex has forbidden me. He's told me I have to wander around behind him.
I need to explain quality. We have finished quality now. So if you have any questions, Trub or anyone, then please do. If you're watching the catch up of this stream, ask it in comments and I'll respond. I'm not saying I'm an authority on this either, but
Jot them down on a postcard
and
and pop
send them
them in.
to BBC TV Centre, West 1. No, I'm joking.
Please don't do that. They won't get to us.
That's an old Blue Peter reference.
It
So that's
was.
quality. And I think we'll leave it there. So let me move to part 2 of what I wanted to do in the stream, which is we're going to build Project Snowflake. Hooray! You have no idea what that is, do you, Trev? That is Project Snowflake. It is our hexagon Aquilo base. And that's what we're going to build right now. I think we even have something in orbit that we can start using.
You found some cool stuff too.
There we go.
Wow, you give me all the boring jobs.
So let's start with, I think.
Are you finished with me? Was that what's happened?
We are now moving on to phase 3 of the stream, which is building that. Oh my goodness.
What was phase 1 and what was phase?
Quality.
Yeah.
We were discussing quality. Boosh. There we go. That gives me great joy to see that.
Hold your little horses.
Boom.
What was phase 2?
I'm joking. There was no phase 2. So we now witness, if you would like to come to the launch pad, you're going to see every rocket take off now for quite some time because we've just made a request to the ground to come and basically feed. Let me just go to the map.
I think I'm quite close to the launch pad.
Automatic. Let's just make sure everything's set properly. Look at that. Oh, it's satisfying. Goodness me, that's satisfying. So because we have quality now, we can actually, I'm just going to call this what it is, Project Snowflake.
Do you know, Project Snowflake, I swear, was one of the things I did at work as well.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was thrown by it. I swear it's the name of one of the projects I had.
Ah, how intriguing. So you see, if you go to the map, go to Project Snowflake, the return, and you will see that we now have slowly, they'll start building this. But this is where we need equality, you see, because everything on this blueprint, which hasn't pasted properly. Oh, no, it has actually. There are some quality items on this, unfortunately.
Sorry, did you steal it? Is that why you're saying?
Did I steal it? This is one of the crowning achievements of this channel.
This channel?
This channel created this. We birthed this into the ether.
It's the way you said, oh, as long as
How dare you?
as long as the blueprint comes through correctly or something was
Yeah.
the word that I heard. That was
Yeah.
fine. I questioned it.
But you see, we've got some legendary stuff here, so we're going to have to downgrade some of this. But yeah, so you need to go and watch the video, seriously. So this is something that we made in orbit, right? And then what we did, if you, I don't know if you're looking at the stream
Is
or
this
not.
the royal we?
Yeah, I did it, and then I cut
Oh,
the
sorry.
arms off.
Oh, I
So
is
all
back.
of the arms were cut off. We attached a mid-stage to it with jets and rockets,
You
and
did it.
flew it to Aquilo, and then set it up as an orbital base. Like that's what we're about to do.
It took me so much time, guys. I spent so much time of my day doing
You
it.
didn't do anything. You
I
shut
did.
your mouth.
You said we.
I see. We as in the corporate we. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there we go. Looking pretty cool, right? I mean, this. Oh, I'm excited to see this. I don't think we have a lot of the quality we need to do it, but let's just see how far we get. So it looks as if we have. I mean, there's some old tech here. I could see that we need to upgrade some of it.
Yeah. Disappointing.
It is slightly disappointing, yeah.
Yeah. When you did that way.
You be shush.
I ain't being shush.
So is that a standard one? I think that's a standard. I'm just going to help it out a little bit here. So I don't like I have to do this, but I have to do this.
Disappointing.
Because you basically have to override. Let me take that out, put that in. Stop it. There we go. Deliver cargo. There you go. I don't like doing that, but for some reason I've always had to do that because it never delivers the cargo thingamybobs. Because unfortunately it can't receive everything until it's received until it's got enough docking ports. Because it's only got the one at the moment. It's really stupid. I don't know why the game does that. I think they fixed that in 2.1.
Wow.
So you see only 3 rockets at a time. It's really annoying. But when you've got all these done, you then can receive like 50 rockets at a time. There we go. That cargo, see cargo. And it always does the wrong ones. You ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
It's not building them yet. Where's it? You'll build them any minute. You'll build the cargoes. There we go. And it built the wrong one. So we're just going to take that one.
Whose fault was it that it built the wrong ones? Whose was it?
No one's.
No one's. It wasn't the game's fault then.
It's just random.
It wasn't your fault.
You would think that it built them. There we go. So logically, there we go. See more landed there. Don't know if you noticed that, but that's why we did it.
I'm watching. You have my full attention.
So you see we're getting more rockets now, but we still need to connect the top. So I'm just going to send some more. I hate that I have to do this. It's such an inefficient, stupid system. So Project Snowflake. See, it's building much faster now.
It looks nice.
But once we connect them all, it will receive 100 rockets at the same time. It's just so annoying. It takes forever to do it. I think 2.1 fixes that as well.
That's cool.
It's just receiving lots of space platform at the moment. Come on, come on. Have we sent the other one? There we go. There we go, some more. Right, got them. Okay. See, now we've got more bays, more rockets can land. It's going to put some more up there. And then we're peachy. So that'll just slowly build. It's not actually the most efficient design I've ever done either. Now I look at it.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be the most efficient. It's the most fun.
Yeah. Come on. Connect. Once we get all these active. could just disassemble them, I guess. There we go, there we go, there we go. Boom, look, so all of them are connected now. Look at that. Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. That was very satisfying. So now everything is landing. Perfect. And that's building it. Nice. Okay. So the mission then becomes we have to kind of downgrade what we haven't got. So I can see here we've got some epic level crushers. So let's see, we've only got standard level at the moment. So we might just swap those out. There might, unfortunately, that's probably one of the issues of not having easy quality anymore. We've got legendary labs here, as never we're going to get them. So let's just set those to standard.
You don't know that.
Well, we'll be working a long time before we can build the legendary ones.
I'm scared of a bit of hard work.
So I think what we'll do is we'll just swap them all for normal crushers. So all I'm doing, I could even do a blueprint upgrade, but I won't do that just yet. Because we have got some rare turrets, but we don't have epic ones at the moment. In fact, let's just build some epic ones. We must have them by now. Let's have a Billy Butcher's. Epic.
Well, Tommy, if it wasn't for the fact I've forbidden myself from using blueprints, I think it's kind of cool. Here, I'll tell you a secret. I very rarely use blueprints, mostly because...
You just build, don't you?
I just build, yeah. I actually really enjoy building. However, sometimes I copy and paste if I know I'm going to do a repetitive thing, and then Pyrex tells me off that I didn't make a blueprint. But, you know, it's kind of cool. You get to make new stuff all the time.
So you do something that I think is quite impressive, which is you completely do it by eye.
Isn't that what you're going to do?
Well, yes, but like I think a lot of people start with a blueprint and see where they go with it.
Oh, okay. I
Like
didn't
quite
know
a few people, I think, have taken Snowflake and turned it into like the most incredible thing, which I support.
Well, I think it's kind of cool when you can build on something. It's homage to what you started with, right?
Yeah.
You have to show me some of the things that people have made. I always like seeing pictures.
Upgrading stuff.
I think that's why I just need to think about the quality stuff a bit more.
Yeah, it's a bit of a head scratcher, I must admit. Like I'm not even saying what I've built there is actually sensible either, because it's not really efficient either. So I do worry that it's that kind of thing. You got to be a bit careful of that, right? I'm just going to make sure we upgrade these properly. Bear with.
I'm gonna get that written on a t-shirt for you.
Bear with the finger held up. Bear with.
Might just have to get a picture of you doing that.
So we just do, again, it just shows you the game is going to be very different now that you just can't like create infinite legendary from very little effort in space. To me, that is a big deal. Have we run out of belts?
No.
It's built that quite quickly, but have we got no belts? Let's have a look.
I'm being a butt. Sorry.
Yeah, you are, yeah. Let's put some speed mods on that.
I was just trying to be funny.
Speed mods on that. I think we're right for that. You are good, my buddy. You are good. Project Snowflake. So what we do is we build it so that it then works. Then we take all the arms off, right? And then we build...
And then you're armless.
Armless. We're disarmed. I don't think it's that one. Is it that one?
You wouldn't hurt a fly. That's what you're saying.
I can't remember if it's that one or not. I don't think it is. Oh no, that's a different one. Okay, it's been so long. I think it's this one. Oh man, I don't think it is actually. I think it was that one. So we have basically like a rocket module. I think it is that one. Wow. I don't remember putting all the extra arms on Snowflake, but oh well. So, oh, do you know what? It wasn't. What am I on about? It wasn't this at all. I can't remember. Let's have a look. So that produces the fuel.
Mm-hmm.
And the fuel there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I not have the blueprint anymore? This is a disaster. I need you to understand. No, I don't think it is actually, but we basically built engines on it. Oh no, that wasn't it. That was something else. Good Lord, look at how big that is.
Oh God! Now we've got good Lord, and we've got bear with.
Look at that. Look at the size of that.
Where are you pointing to?
I don't think you can see it. Never mind. Well, I think we're going to have to rig up some engines, but that's fine.
I think you will have to do that to repair.
I will have to do that.
The royal we comes out.
The royal we, yeah. But I can see we've got the second stage arms there. I just can't see where the engine booster is. Yeah, that doesn't feel right to me, because basically this will create the fuel here, and then I think it's just a case of like building it along there. I think that's what we'll do, because it's a one-way trip, which is what the great thing about it is. We just do a one-way trip, and then this thing is built, and it just sits in orbit around Aquilo basically. And the reason we do it is because Aquilo has got no resources whatsoever, so you have to basically produce it all in space and send it down. So
wow, that was a learning point.
That was a learning point. That was a learning point. Right, let's send this to Nauvis because it's going to take forever to do the reactors. So we have our fusion reactors. You can only build fusion reactors on Aquilo, which is annoying. So we need to bring this ship back to Nauvis, and then we can bring up to Project Snowflake the fusion reactor, and then it all comes alive.
Wow.
It's very exciting. Just replacing legendary bits. Let's see, what else are we missing? Actually, I don't think we're looking too bad. We're just going to take a while to build these. So you see we had like higher level quality ones. We have to just swap them out. Might just do that for them all actually. There we go. Right. So there's a nice little trick here. We can use an upgrade planner to do it, which is I think quite nice. So that to that. There we go. So we go Snowflake, and we do that. So 32 will be moved to 32. Perfect. Do we want to do that with maybe gun turrets? I think we will. So let's set the legendary, oh no, epic level to rare level. There we go. So in this case, 24 to 24. Perfect. And that, I think, is pretty much upgraded then. So it's just a case of finishing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's check on Aquilo Adventurer. So this thing basically ships back the fusion power cells, which is basically what you need to run them. So we're going to need that. Let's just double check we're recording them, asking them. There we go, 50. I think we only need 50. And we need the fluid as well. 100 of those. Nice. You import that from there. Boosh. So I'd say we're not far from this being ready. We just need to put engines on it next. Let's just request some engines. Let's do 20.
Can I go run around the map now, please?
You can run around the map now.
Thank you.
So this is built a lot quicker than I thought. Not actually that much we're missing. Just a bit of belt here and there, which is good. So I'm just going to pause this at Nauvis because it really annoys me. Okay, pause. Right. So then we dump all of the fusion stuff, all of the fluorochemical, whatever it is, and all of the things there. We'll also do some turrets there. Let's see what else. What else? Don't think we need mods. I'll dump the mod though. We'll dump those because we need them. And then we can allow you to go back. So Snowflake should receive. Yes, so you see they're on the way. Brilliant. And then we get the fusion reactor up and running. Which may work. Oh, we need a proper radar as well. Well, I don't think we need a radar actually, so we can ignore that. I would say this is looking good. Here we go. Bits landing. Nice. My dog is barking. Oh, here we go.
Can't hear him.
Can you not hear him?
No.
The little terror. Right, so we've got parts of the fusion reactor.
He's named after me, but it's a secret.
There we go.
Sorry, it's not a secret anymore now that I've told everybody.
It's a kind of a secret. There we go.
Don't tell anyone.
Just put a few of these in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, where do we...
I need a square. Give me a square, that's mine.
We need some solar power. Let's just put some solar down. There we go. It was annoying to do that initial solar power run just so we can get some of this in. Oh, it's there, but there's no power. That's annoying. I think I remember this from last time. We basically have to... Well, let's get some solar power in. Solar power on the way. Yes. Let's see if we can place some others there. Can't really fit much in, actually. There we go. And hopefully that just gives a little squirt of power. There we go. Not many, wow. Okay, and is that now? No. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yay, fusion reactor online. Boom. It roared into power, I tell you, roared. So, brilliant. Okay. What are we actually missing? Oh, quite a bit. So we just wait for that to finish, but it looks like it's laser turrets, which is interesting. So we've got one of those as well. Let's just swap those. Right, so we need to swap on our quality thing. Let's just set that to just probably rare. Maybe. That may not work, but let's see. Project Snowflake. It's all 30. That's quite a lot. Wow, let's see. Are we producing those? Let's have a quick look. We are, but I don't think... Oh, yeah, we've got... Yeah, okay, cool. We actually have 29, 22 of them. Maybe we could have stuck with them, but never mind. And we have 15 of those. So what are we missing?
Partridge in a pear tree.
A partridge in a pear tree.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Fusion reactor is up. To say it has burst into life would not be incorrect.
Yes. If you ask me the question, am I sat having opened my book to write a note to myself on how I want to attempt my next thing? The answer is yes.
Are you doing that for a Factorio thing?
Yeah.
It's very organised.
How? What else would it be for? Because I can't.
You're someone who actually makes physical notes, like in IRL, aren't you?
Yeah, I know how to use a pen and a piece of paper and a
Great
pencil.
heavens.
Yeah, old school.
Too
As young
school,
as
old
I,
school?
even though everybody thinks that I'm like, a child. Do
Right.
kids at school still have to be able? I mean, they don't do everything on computers now, do they?
Nah.
There is something beautiful about being able to write things down.
There we go. So we have our Lazor beams being delivered. I can't see what actually is left. Okay, just conveyor belt apparently. Gosh, that's very exciting, isn't it?
Maybe. Need a few squares of my own. Which ones are they? Please don't make me tell me that they're like West 25, 26, and 27. Do we have any empty squares?
Oh, you want a square?
But you sort of take them back off me without me knowing.
West 18 to West 25 is free. West 9 is available if you would like to get rid of the accumulators. You'll feel welcome because we don't need them.
But why don't we need them anymore?
Because we have an abundance of power, he
I kind of
says,
feel like
zooming in.
you should just leave some legacy, don't you? Because earlier in this actual conversation, you were saying that we were having power trouble. It'd be silly to take away our backup reserves because, that always works out well for everybody when something collapses.
Then don't complain if I tell you you've got East 28, 29, 30, 31, etc.
I'm going east, I'm not going west.
You can go west. If I would say go west is better because it's less busy on the train network. Don't you know?
So if I took West 18, 19, 20, you're not going to try and take them back off me?
West 18, 19, 20. Nope. They are yours. I gift them to you.
Gift them?
They are mine to
Wow.
gift.
Okay. If that's the case, do you want to write on them? I just don't trust you. I just weirdly don't
Wow.
trust you. Because just know that I'm gonna start
Wow.
doing stuff there and then you're just gonna be like, oh no, I needed it for something. I decided that that's what I wanted to use them for.
It's very passive aggressive. You don't trust me. Wow. You are
How
wise
passive
not to, I would point
how is
out.
it how is it passive aggressive? It's a precedent that you have set for the last 20 years. We're
Good
gonna have a
Lord.
20 years of knowing each other. It's happening this year,
Are we
guys.
having some sort of fanfare for that?
I feel like we should have a cake.
Cake. That's
We
nice.
could have a fanfare. I wouldn't know what we would do. But
Cake's
I'm-
interesting.
I saw somebody, I can't
20
remember.
years of knowing you, you get.
Well, I didn't say that. You said it. Well, so what's his face? Let me see. I need to now check Discord respectfully. How do I search it? For cake.
The cake.
No, somebody recommended a cake and it looked like a really complicated one actually. Though I do want to
So
try
explain to me how cake can be complicated.
because I'm making it.
Mm.
That's a complicated question. Oh gosh.
Complicated cake. I do not understand.
Hold your horses.
I have no horses to hold.
Yeah, well. Not gonna make any other recommendations. I might get taken the wrong way.
Goodness, we're not even making some basic equipment. That's incredible. How do we get away with not doing that? I ask you, Treb, how do we not do this? Is it
I
because
just
I'm a
don't.
blithering idiot?
I'm not saying nothing.
I think it's because I'm a blithering idiot. Right, so we've got...
I say nothing. I say nothing to no one.
You say nada.
Yeah.
Getting little rocks come. It's very satisfying to see a proto snowflake base leap back into life. When I think of what snowflake base became, it's a bit scary actually. Do I actually have the blueprint?
Search function on this is not good. Ooh. I missed the pizza. Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
someone made pizza, didn't they?
I did. And then I sent all those messages. Who is it? Oh yeah, up 7, I think. Medovic is a cake that looks complicated.
Complicated.
I think it was... It's so strange because the search function is absolutely crap on Discord. Maybe it'll be better on my
It ain't
PV,
great, I agree.
but it doesn't let me search
I
the
actually am
message.
not a fan of Discord. I think there are better mediums like TeamSpeak. Discord is just a nice interface. It's a bit like Teams, MS Teams, isn't it? But for gamers.
It's an 8-layer Russian honey cake.
What in the name of Badger's monkey nut is that?
It's 8-layer Russian honey cake. I'm not sure how else to answer that question.
Do you have to go to Russia to get the honey?
Yeah.
That's extreme, but exciting in both measures. Where are we
The
making water?
only... Wow, that was funny. The only problem with it is that I kind of feel like to celebrate 20 years of putting up with you,
Wow.
it should at least be a chocolate cake, right?
Yeah, white chocolate cake, please. I know you hate white chocolate. You despise white chocolate with a passion.
Don't. And then Steph is going to get mad. Don't do that.
I quite like white chocolate. Thank you very much.
I've never seen you eat white chocolate.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Oh,
It's too
we'll have
sweet.
to figure out.
I used to have Milky Bars as a kid, and I always thought they were nice, but very sweet.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Milky Bar kid is just enough, something like that. I don't know.
Milky bars are on me. I swear
The
that
Milky
was
Bars are on me. It's all a bit
and he was in
creepy.
a cowboy costume. Did you have a cowboy costume too?
I did, yeah.
Of course you did.
I was the Milky Bar kid. Don't you know?
Really?
Not really.
No.
No.
You were.
That'd be too obvious a coincidence, wouldn't it?
That amuses me.
Amuse you, does it?
Yeah.
Well, the base is kicking into life. This is kind of looking nice. We are making fuel. So I think we should start production of our thruster now. So let us have a little rinky tink about this. We need engines. What if we just try do something I've never done before and do a bit of a non-standard design. Let's see if we can work this out. You can't flip these, can you? Nope. Damn it. Okay. No, I think we have to go old school. My brain couldn't process it. I gave up.
No.
I gave up.
I promise that I am taking this seriously.
Are you
So
doing? Are you doing
does-
cake chat or what's going on?
no, I'm not. I am. I'm responding to your blue blah blue.
Well,
I can't remember my words. I don't know. I feel like there was sleeping pills in my hot chocolate
I would not be surprised at this.
because I'm really tired. I don't know. Maybe it was a conversation of quality.
Okay, did I get that right? Yeah, I did. Good. Can we do that? No, can't do that. Stupid. Why would I do that? I'm going to make it a right mess. Boosh. There we go. Have we not got engines on this ship? I thought we did. Yeah, we do. Why? What's going on? What's going on, game? Why are you not making my engines?
Does the game often respond to you, or
Does,
am
yeah.
I meant to respond to you? I don't.
Oh, it's because that's in the way. Right, yeah. Oh dear. I should have thought about that before I built this. Well, let's copy that. Copy. And we'll bung that in the book. So that's one, or left. Say blueprint. And then we can go rip. So what it did, you missed that. It basically destroyed the jet wash from the jet. Destroyed the arms. There you go.
The jet wash.
The jet wash.
Someone gonna clean my car?
Oh, Trub.
Hmm.
Oh, Trub.
That was funny. I thought it was funny.
And there we go.
Jet wash my butt.
You want to think about that again?
No, I don't. And I didn't say anything.
The imagery there, good lord,
That
frightening.
was not that was not what I was trying to say. It was
Ouchies.
no, it was. You're such a bum face.
So let's get rid of this. Let's just
Hard
blueprint that.
Concentrate when you're talking.
You went
Did
what?
you? I would say it's hard to concentrate when you're chatting.
Wow.
Did you take all the belts? Are there no more belts to be made ever?
There's just the spaceship has requested them. That's rear. So create blueprint. So place that at the rear. We're not far from launching. This could be exciting. So I think we can actually get rid of that and that and get rid of that as well. Boom. Gosh, this is incredibly exciting. I don't get out much.
You came and helped me cut my door today.
I did.
I painted the door now.
Does it look nice?
It needs a couple of more coats actually.
Yeah.
But it does look nice. It needs it because of the bits that were, starting to rot. I think the filling worked really, really well.
Very good.
Yeah. Just so anyone wants to know, I had to trim my front door, but it's so heavy that Pyrex had to come and assist me to trim the front door.
It was a little bit like that. Low budget.
I knew you were going to say it. Pyrex was the ghost that was walking around saying, "You don't want to do that."
Polish ghost, yeah.
And I was sat there thinking, why did I invite you to help me? What was wrong with me?
It was funny.
It's like, lift this, nope, do that. And then as many condescending conversations that we could have with it.
Not at all. Everyone should know DIY, and you are a wonderful exemplar of that.
Am I?
You is. There we go. Engines standing by.
I genuinely believe that I assisted you in building your confidence in DIY.
Wow.
I do.
I think this is an old
Why is
design.
there like the snowflake on the butt missing?
Oh, so that's now ready for launch because the engines are in place.
Yeah, but why don't you have a line out of like going backwards?
Well, I did. So what will happen is when
You
we have reached Aquilo, we then take the engines off and put the arm back on. The whole thing is going to be deconstructed. I don't know if you
yeah,
know
but
that.
why did you remove it?
Oh, because the engines destroy the arms.
Oh,
So
that's what you're
anything that,
talking.
yeah, the engines will literally destroying the arms. So I had to take them off. I had to take the arms off. Right, I think we could do a test flight. So what we could do, obviously we can't go to Aquila because that'd be dumb. We could go to Vulcane, but we can't do it until we have ammo. And we don't have a lot of ammo. Why don't you have ammo? Why are you not building things? Well, I don't think the laser turrets will do much. Although, interestingly, we have rockets. That's very interesting. I think we're going to probably do a bit of a test run. Let's go. Add station, Nauvis. Right, and then back to Nauvis. There we go. That shouldn't do too much damage, but it should give us a bit of ore. Oh, it's already going back. Basically, what we need to do is just pick up ore. And the
I think
more we can get, that'll be good.
I think we need to have a conversation.
Why? What's happened now?
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh no, our engines are cutting out. We're adrift.
How do you choose? Going back to quality here.
Yes.
How do you choose which items? Like, if you had a legendary assembler or an epic module, how do you prioritize which item is going to be made using that? How do you know that that is the item that you need? Like, for the mech suit, I get it, you like to dress fancy. But then after you've got your mech suit, let's say you could have a legendary factory.
Yeah.
How do you know what item you want to make in that? Do you have a hierarchy of what order you want to make that stuff in?
No, it's more just based upon what would be helpful. Like,
Yep.
so beacons and modules and stuff like that is useful.
So you've put that at a higher priority because you always like using them and I don't. So like if
Yeah.
I had a legendary storage case thing, steel chest, how would you know what you want to store in it?
Well, so a legendary steel chest, you would put that somewhere where you think you're going to store a lot of things.
Yeah, but
So like
how are you prioritizing that this is the thing that I want to have the most of in one of those cases?
I kind of see what you mean. It's not easy to work that out.
And like, if you have a factory, how do you know that the component that you want to make in your legendary factory, which might be that it makes it much quicker or whatever the metric is how do you know that that's the thing you want to make in it? That's where I'm stuck. Because you're just willy-nilly sticking them in everywhere, aren't you?
Yeah, but
The only thing that I knew I could accept that you wanted to do that way was the mech suit, because you wanted an epic mech suit.
but the mech suit, a good example of that is all of the equipment on the mech suit is really useful. So faster exoskeleton, better drone ports.
No, but I get that for that suit. But when it comes after the suit, how do you know what the next thing is? Why is it not like the rockets on the back of this or like
Okay, so some things aren't affected by quality. And I don't think the rocket engine is affected by quality. No, it is actually. I lie. I can see it is. So when you hover over something in the inventory, So I'm hovering over the thruster at the moment. You see the blue diamond? What the blue diamond denotes is it improves with higher level quality. That's quite useful. So for example, the grinder crafting speed 1, the arm is storage size and arm collection count and collection area. They all increase.
I think I've got a piece of work to do because it sounds like you're doing it a little bit willy-nilly.
It absolutely massively is willy-nilly, as you say. But that's the point of it at the moment, is just to try and get some quality items in the door.
I need better rules than that. It's not going to work for my drone.
I'm just going to import the ammo, so this is not going to be pretty for a minute. Because I'm not going to sit around and wait for ammo. Have we not got any ammo?
Because, like,
I've got loads of ammo. What's going on?
I guess it's going to depend on the game mode you're playing as well, right? So
I just realised the thing is literally floating. Stopped at Nauvis. There we go. Pause thrust. Project Snowflake, the return. Alright, this might take a while. Damn.
So high quality pipes and gears don't make any difference.
No, they go to make products. So you would create products that are better quality because of them being a good quality. So, you need legendary pipes to make legendary pumps. You can't do it any other. Well, sorry, that's not true. You can do it through the random method that I've shown you. Is this going to have loads of ammo? Yeah, it is. Right. Okay. How do I get ammos? Oh, that might be why. I've got a load of asteroids not being collected. Yes, I see the problem now. Okay, it's always loading the turrets at the back, which is not exactly that helpful. Oh, it's going to go that way as well. Ugh. It's going to load these. I think it's a one-time thing, right? These are the ones that are going to take the burden. In fact, don't we need... Oh, we have got rocket turrets. Okay. I think we're almost ready to send this into Aquilo. Maybe. Maybe. So I'm going to start. So I'm going to deconstruct the arms now. So I'm just going to do left.
Oh, I feel like the thing I want to try, I can't work out if it's worth it or not.
So that's left. Let's just put that. I think we can get rid of that and get rid of... So that's rear. Okay, let's just deconstruct that. Gosh, this is incredibly exciting.
Oh, went to build my train to Florine, and somehow my base ran out of fuel. Somehow.
And then we do the same for this arm.
Do you know, I swear Pyrex went in to make the most amazing ship ever. Wasn't that what you did? And we left it
Got stranded.
floating. Yeah. We ended
Didn't end well.
Yeah, it was the most impressive thing that I've seen. So it's okay. You're in good company.
Your lack of belief in my ability to engineer is troubling.
Would you like to tell your engineering story, or is that something we keep as classified?
No, we never talk about that.
Okay.
The world can never know. That's
An amazing story. He's a proper engineer. Engineer. Yeah.
Engineer. Damn it. If we...
Not sure why you needed to build those and then deconstruct them. Why couldn't you just have
So,
them in storage?
well, because then you've got the right amount of parts to rebuild them. I know, madness, eh?
You couldn't count them.
Madness. It's almost as if there's a genius at work here.
You didn't know the quantity of anything.
Well, I could do it that way, or I could just build them and then pack them away. Again, genius at work.
Some people call it genius. I'm going to keep poking at you and asking questions about quality.
Bleep, 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 bleep. Go for it, go for it.
But I don't know if I like the way you went about it, but I don't know if the way I want to go about it is overkill. And the thing is I would like to come off Nauvis for a little bit and go on to another planet.
Well,
'Cause I
why
haven't
don't
been
we
in planets.
go up to Snowflake then? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to load my stuff into these cans, and I'm going to go up to Aquilo.
I haven't been back to.
Come join me, friend, buddy boo.
I
now
don't
fly
know.
to Project Snowflake. Ha 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 ha. Maniacal laughter into the distance. Come up to Snowflake when you are Reds.
No, I think I won't.
Really?
I think
You're
I
not
want
going to you're not going to experience one of the
haven't been.
greatest modular spaceships ever created.
I'm experiencing it. I'm
I'm
watching.
devastated.
No, I feel like I need to go back. I haven't been to Volcana since I left, and
Oh, we've
then
got
I only
railguns now.
Gleba for like 5 minutes, and I've never been to Aquilo.
I've been killing the large demolishers.
Of course, you murdered everything that you could
Well, I haven't
find.
killed them all. There's still plenty to hunt. There we go. Water. Got rockets coming. Oh, it's just splendid. Splendid, splendid. Right, so anyone watching the stream, we're ready to launch this bad boy, although we've got no fuel. Ah, that's the problem. Wow, got a bit of fuel. We might need to struggle a little bit here. I don't think we're going to get many things. Let's see how we do. I don't know if we've got enough fuel to get there, but we'll try. So I think we have ammo. That's good. Are you not joining us then? So I shall begin.
You begin.
So
You
I'm
might
going
need
to go to Glibar first. Right, let's see how far one engine is working. Oh my days, that's not good. Why are they not working? Oh, is it because we've cut? No, there we go. There we go. Now they work. Boom. You see they're running hot, running cold, running rich on oxidizer, and they're not running enough oxidizer. Interesting, right? But look at that. I've got speed, 82. I think we're just going to power through to Aquilo. And if we make it, great. And if we don't, we don't. I don't want to lose my mech suit, though. I just realised they're flowing in my mech suit. I've got with my mech suit. It's all or nothing now, really, isn't it? So all we need...
Do we always have to use so many bots?
No, we can remove them. I think one of the skills of the game is making stuff without a bot network. Making it all belt driven. That's quite challenging, but it's good fun.
I thought our last space you wouldn't. I don't know why you brought them back.
I don't remember.
Yeah, our mega base. Not that this isn't my mega base, but the other one. We didn't. I forbidded you from doing that and beacons, but you still managed to get the beacons in.
Yeah.
The mall ruins it a little bit because I know have stuff in one place, but it kind of ruins it.
Do you remember when we did the Megabase base?
Yeah, I like that.
That's the alternative. You either have a mall with bots or you have a Megabase, but with a bus. Sorry, you have a bus. And I think people don't like buses that much.
Why?
People don't like them because they take up almost all of the map basically.
But it's a Megabase. You've got infinite map.
Sort of, yeah. We use Railway, we use City Block, so Railway is delivering everything, which is kind of cool. But the reality is not many people like that.
But you didn't use the railway on this one the way I was intending, where we had green chips being made. I think you got distracted and did something else, didn't you?
I think I did.
Everything's gone into the mall actually. We don't like I've got a green chip production, but it's not being used anywhere.
Mm.
Is it because we don't need to build anything anymore or something?
I don't know. Mystery. I can report that we have almost made it to Gleba. No incidents. All is well. 11 o'clock and all is well. The all is well bell has been rung. They did that on ships. The everything's okay alarm. We appear to have run out of all momentum, though. That's a problem. That's a problem. It looks like we're drifting very slowly towards Gleba. I may never be heard of again. If I need rescue, my mech suit must be rescued first. Why are we not making fuel?
Oh wait a minute! Did you take your mech suit off? Why?
We definitely have an issue here. We're just not bringing out water.
I tend to find my designs that use more robots tend to be built at 2 a.m. when I'm tired and lazy. Nice.
We didn't have enough water being produced. Water.
Pyrex uses them and then he gets grumpy and signs off. So I think he might be the same case actually.
No, I tend to like bots. You're the person that doesn't like bots.
I don't, because I like seeing the things being made and on the
I guess the
belt.
belt, yeah, the game is a belt game, isn't it? Do you know, they only included bots, I think, because people couldn't get to the belt base like we have. It takes a lot of effort and expertise to do that.
The science park, which I kept calling the chip park earlier, it looks nice when you connected it. And I know you filled it with the little chests, but at least we managed to get some of it on belts.
Right. I can report that we have made it to Gleba. The Glebes, as I call it. We've made it here. So
you're Quilo.
Well, because you have to. I mean, obviously, you know this. You have to go to either Gleba or Fulgora before you go to Aquilo. But of course, you knew that. So now what we have to do is go to Aquilo, and it's going to be. We have large asteroids here, which is a bit of a risk. I don't want to lose my mech suit because seriously, that thing's my pride and joy. Oh well, let's do it. So next station is Aquilo. We have power. Everything seems to be in order.
Do you want to bequeath it to me in your will?
Well, it will be lost in the eternal mists of space. It will be gone. There is no recovering of it.
Good luck.
It is a dead parrot. I think we're requesting something from the thing, which is annoying because I don't want it to do it. There we go. And we are now beginning our final epic voyage to Aquilo. When I say final, we are of our triumphant trip to Aquilo. Do we have fuel? Not much. Barely any. Problem. We're going a bit fast. Probably want to slow down a bit there. Oh well. Okay, so we now have our huge asteroid. Oh my gosh, that is a bit scary. Rockets, do your thing. Yay. Now, do we have enough rockets? Seriously, I don't think we do. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit worried now. You watch, we're going to run out of rockets. Oh no. We haven't got many left. Oh no, we're making them. I'm stupid. Never mind. This is cool. I'm quite excited about this. I think we've run out of fuel. Yeah, we run out of fuel. Damn it.
It's all right. Can you burn your mech suit?
I could throw it overboard in the hope that the momentum pushes me forward a bit.
Yeah, sounds like a good
I could
idea.
do that. I could have done that with you as well, but you decided not to come.
Didn't think I'd
This could
make
have
it.
been the end of the run because it's an Iron Man. I don't know if I mentioned that.
No?
No, I'm joking. It's not. We've already died like 20 times. We could use fuel throttling. Yeah, we might. I don't know if I have a pump on board though. I didn't
Oh,
bring a
you
pump
didn't.
up.
Oh, it's like traveling with you.
I didn't bring a pump. This is disaster, really.
Do you want to tell them the carrier bag story?
No.
These are stories. These are good stories.
We're sort of making stuff, but it's just taking a bit of time. I mean, we're slowly ebbing fuel. Are we making the good recipe of fuel? Yes, we are. So it's just going to take a bit of time, but I don't think I mind that because it's a one-way trip. Oh, I've just realised we'll have to come back on the other ship. And then we can decommission this, decommission that, then build the arms. Now, the interesting thing is while you build the arms, it's very likely that you'll have rocks hit you. It makes it exciting, interesting, and exciting in the same way.
Exciting.
Exciting, interesting, and exciting. So we've got a big rock there.
So many times.
I could have done fuel throttling, but I guess it's more interesting not to. But it's more the reality is this is going to sit in orbit above Aquilo. It's a one-time move. It's like that time they moved DS9 to the edge of the wormhole mouth.
Mm,
You know what I'm talking about there, right, T?
I do. I remember them doing it.
You don't remember that.
I liked Deep Space Nine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Everyone said it was always very dark. It was a very dark show. Like when the war happened, like it was quite sad. Lots of people were being blown up on ships. Quite sad.
I like that other one as well. What was it called?
Oh, you didn't like Voyager was good, but you're talking about
Yeah.
Enterprise, aren't you?
No, Voyager. Enterprise, it was okay, but it was.
You had the guy from Quantum Leap.
But the
I wasn't a
Voyager,
fan.
Voyager and Deep Space Nine. I feel like there's a third one, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is the definitive OG, amazing one. And then all the latest ones I've not watched because it's just not Star Trek anymore. Although I know that a lot of people watch them and say they're really good. But not for me.
Not for you.
Not for me. Because I like the sciencey bit, you know, when they talk about warped dilithium crystals being fractured and stuff like that. I'm like, hell yeah.
You didn't watch that one which is done by the guy from Family Guy, did you?
Orville, I really want to watch that. I've heard it's good.
I have. Shows you that you're not a true watcher of things.
I quite enjoy it. Look at this. We are sailing.
You and your suit are going to make it then.
We're future sailors. And I am a nylon admiral. That's a reference no one is going to get. It's the Mighty Boosh.
I like Mighty Boosh. It's very funny.
I always thought their Future Sailors song was the best one. And Bouncy Castle. Bouncy, bouncy. Ooh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Shoes. It's making me laugh even singing it.
Wow.
And of course, Eels is the definitive one. Well, we have almost made it to Aquilo.
Everything is definitive there, you are
Definitive,
aware.
yeah. We've almost made it to Aquilo, which I think we can argue and say is probably one of the greatest moments of this playthrough. I literally have moved a base here. And not one impact. Not one.
Have you not been to Aquilo before?
I have an entire base there ready for my arrival. The Spidertrons and the bots are all lined up, waiting to salute me.
I think
I am their nylon admiral.
Okay. What if I decentralize our mall? Does it have to all be the way you've done it?
So talk me through that. How would you decentralize it and yet make it useful?
Where my thought is going is that we have two malls. One which is a normal standard one, and then the second one which was for the legendary rare stuff.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking at the moment. But then so like the premium one is where we're trying to make the epic legendary stuff.
Nice.
The normal one is where the normal stuff is made, and then maybe it's all pushed into recyclers or whatever we need. Because there's certain things that like then we can focus on the different components being made for what we need, because the legendary one will only ever make enough of what we need. Because it's not like you're gonna change all the pipe work to legendary or anything. You
No,
only need the components of the cut pipe work to be able to make the items that you want.
I would agree with this surmise.
So that's where my thought's going. And if I did that, then the sorting center would
Sorting
need to
center.
sort to change. Yeah, where basically we need a train that goes around picking up all the crap that you leave all over the map.
Wow.
And then it's basically a recycling center. Then when you push everything through the factory, it needs to be sorted in a slightly different way. But
Mm.
where some of the components, instead of them being traveled by bots, travel by train, and then the train unloads, and then all of the items go into the factories, so the common ones. And then what's left over should then get moved to be recycled again. That makes sense to me. Any items that come out that are legendary or epic from the recycling center should either be stored or should be used as components in that. And if they're not used there, then they go back into the recycling. So
Yeah.
it's got to be a bit more of a cycle, but you can't. You have to use a trains to move stuff around, or you have to use the belts, and it needs to be over 3 squares. Where one
Right.
side of the square is a normal mall, and the other side of the square is the premium mall. Where the normal mall is really only feeding the premium mall. That's my thought.
It's an interesting one. I'm not sure how you would do this in retrospect. Uh-oh.
Allow my brain to think about
So
it.
if you would care to look at Project Snowflake now, you will see we have deployed the arms. The arms are now deployed. And slowly we are likely to lose one or two of them to large asteroids hitting them. Like that one. That is totally going to hit it. But that's okay. Oh no, actually, the rocket will get that. That's cool. We are slowly deploying. This is very exciting. Hope people are enjoying this.
Which rocket is going to get it? Oh, that rocket.
Probably that one. Yeah, no, that one looks fine. That looks like probably this rocket will get it. Yep. Oh my gosh, like the design is almost flawless, almost being the keyword. So you see the ammo belt. That's the only problem. It's a bit exposed while we do this. But once that completes, well, there we go. Look, see, nice. Again, so it completes that. Then this arm will arm itself. It's arming itself. Please don't tell me we've run out of transport belt. There we go. Okay, so you see arming,
Why?
arming, arming.
When you said that you so effectively stored it all away.
I did, I have.
Why would it do
It is working as I have foreseen. So that is armed. We now arm the left rear arm.
that one damaged some of it?
Oh, is
I
it
think.
damaged? No. So left rear arm is now being armed. See the ammo making its merry way to it. Chunk, 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 chunk. Chunk, 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 chunk. Lovely. And then you see this one. Then that gets armed. The arms are arming. Gosh,
They're
this
no
is
longer
immensely satisfying. Like, this is like a whole sheet of bubble wrap. This is. You see my little wiggling snake of ammo.
It's amazing.
Look at it, so good. And then now we arm the left side. Ah, right. So we are going to lose something here. Unless I cheat. And I'm, of course, going to cheat.
Cheer.
It's going to put a rocket in there. Boom. There we go. Lovely jubbly. We're going to lose another one here. No, we're not. That was lucky. Gosh. That was very lucky. Gosh, almost lost an arm then, but we didn't. My design is flawless.
Okay.
We have deployed the snowflake. This is a joyous day. So now we need to re-engineer Aquilo. In fact, I'm going to drop to Aquilo. Boosh. See, mech suit fully intact. And we have a Project Snowflake above Aquilo again. It's like the old times, this. And boop.
I must inform you on this note that I am very tuckered out.
Well, we have achieved our mission. So I think let's end it there. Let's just do a quick recap of what we learned. So we talked about quality. And we showed the quality Plinketto. I explained how we do quality today and how it's a bit flawed, but it kind of works. We then, what did we do? We then built Project Snowflake, which is obviously just crowning achievement.
We did
that. Entire run. I did that.
Hyrex also explained to us that he has a
Very
epic
humble.
suit, a legendary suit.
I have an epic suit, which I'm proud to report is still intact and not on you. It's on me. And I think we've done really well. So I think we'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. I know it's been a bit of a longer one, but we decided that we wanted to do the quality talk just because that actually means we could go into a bit more depth with it. So, do tell us what you think.
And Tommy, who is listening whilst working on his own base, now knows that he's been doing it for at least 2 hours.
2 hours.
If he wants to have a break and go for a pee, that he should before he gets lost in the game for the rest of the evening. Yeah.
All right then, Trub. Catch you in a bit. Take it easy. We'll end with a little animation. Don't forget to subscribe. And we will see you next time.
Bye.